Welcome to day 20 of the Blizzard Buddies competitive group Ironman journey. Today was a productive day for me on the group Ironman. It might not seem like I gain a whole lot of total levels in this episode, but the theme today is to go slow now so I can go a lot faster later. Today I got a lot of tedious stuff done, so tomorrow I can have some more fun. The biggest goal that I have right now on the group Iron is to get to Prifidinus as fast as possible. A classic Ironman goal. Well, actually it's a classic goal for any account. It's going to require me to get to level 75 in 10 of my skills, several of which are pretty difficult to train on an Ironman, like Prayer and Herblore. And completing all the prerequisite quests is also going to get me a lot of high levels in some other skills, including things like 70 fletching. So definitely one of the best ways to progress my account. Let's get into the clips. Alright, so I'm keeping up with these willow tree runs, gathering branches off of each of them. Everyone is going to need 18 of them on their accounts. You need 12 of them for the Enlightened Journey quest, and then 6 of them for the Falador Medium achievements. So I've got these planted in every tree patch right now. So as long as I do this a couple times, I'll be able to supply the branches for everyone on the team, which that'll be pretty nice. Alright, this is the one exception. This is the only tree patch that I have a yew tree planted in, and that's because it's one of the Falador Hard achievements. Been working on the Falador Hard achievements for the last couple days now. It's got a lot of level requirements that I still have to get, including 70 Prayer, which is going to be the big gatekeeper for this one. But once I chop this tree down, that should be one more task completed, and then I'll have 7 out of 10 of the achievements completed. Alright, so Ant has unlocked a Big Game Hunter. I've done 1 hour of fishing to try and get him some manta rays. It didn't go all that well. So let me deposit everything and let's see how many manta rays that I got in a whole hour with the fishing aura on. I got 4. 4 manta rays. That is 1 manta ray every 15 minutes. That's actually terrible. I think that was not really worth it at all. I should probably come back to this when I have like level 80 or 81 fishing. And then manta rays are probably going to be more common at that point. So I'll still put these in the storage for Ant. He can do 4 big game hunts, I suppose, on the Begradas, but yeah, we'll come back to this later. I'm also going to unlock my willow pet that I got yesterday. Forgot to do that. Alright, somewhere we're 60 farming and still the dopamine boxes are actually worth doing, so that's pretty cool. Gonna get a level here. Also, shout out to this guy for appreciating the videos. There we go, there is 61 farming. I need 65 for While Guthic Sleeps. That's another big quest that's on my radar. Alright, while I'm at the farming guild, I'm going to pick my watermelons that I've planted. I'm going to pick all of these, and I'm going to put some of these in group storage because they'll be useful for, I think, a couple things. There's a couple things that require watermelons, but the one that I'm looking at right now is the Falador Medium achievements that I still have to complete. You need one of these to make a scarecrow. So that's why I got the bronze spear and the soon-to-be haystack in my inventory. Alright, I decided I'm going to get a couple extra of these things and make a couple extra scarecrows that I can put in storage for everyone. That way they can have an easier time with the Falador mediums when they get around to doing those. And here we go, just got to plant it in the patch. And voila. And then while I'm at the farm, I just got to craft a basket with these willow branches, and that's going to be the Falador medium achievements complete. There we go. Head over to the chemist in Remington, gonna claim my reward, and I'm gonna put this lamp into Herblore. As always, really working on that 75 Herblore for Prif. So 5k XP, that doesn't seem like a lot, but it certainly helps. Well, this is pretty disappointing. Apparently you can't put the scarecrows in the group storage, so yeah, that's unfortunate. I just wasted the watermelons and the spears for everyone, but that's kind of funny. Look, when you drop it, it stands up like an actual scarecrow. Some of the things that you can't store in the group storage seem a little bit overly restrictive, and it's things like that that make the whole group Ironman aspect of this not really feel all that group-oriented. It really just feels like a solo Ironman in a lot of ways. I'm going to claim my coins from Explorer Jack. Not a lot of people know you can do this after completing some achievements, but that was actually a lot of coins, so definitely worth checking this out once in a while. So I needed something AFK to do, and my AFK activity of choice today was to work on gem mining. I'm going to try and have 75 crafting banked for tomorrow. That would be ideal. But here comes a mining level. There is 78 mining. So I'm in Flowchart Man mode again. I'm thinking about the Prif Rex. Prayer is going to be a Prif Rec. To do prayer, I probably want to do green dragons in the Forintry dungeon. To do that, I probably want to have the wilderness sword, and to do that, I'm going to need 67 hunters. So here I am at Whirligigs, and I'm actually doing an interesting method that saves the flowers. So this is a fancy tip for Ironman. You can fill the baskets halfway so that there are still plain whirligigs spawning in the pool. Then when you want to start your chain, always start the first one on a plain whirligig. That way you won't consume any flowers, and then the little bonus whirligigs that you can catch, do the highest level ones that you can. So catch a plain and then catch the 2 or 3 swift whirligigs in this case. And there we go, that's gonna be my first level of hunter doing this. There's 53 hunter. And for now, I'll probably go until 60. One more hunter level, there's 54. I really like this method where you just start with the plain and then catch the special ones. There's 55 hunter, and I believe that's a requirement for while Gothic sleeps. So again, one of the really big quests I'm looking to get done early. It's got a 450k XP lamp that can be put on Herblore, so that's going to be huge for Prif. There is 56 hunter. Here comes another hunter level. This is going to be 57. The XP is really fast doing this, so it's really, really nice. 58 hunter. Going to do 2 more levels, then probably take a little break. There is 59 hunter, and I remember that to be the level for red salamanders, which I actually enjoyed hunting on my main Ironman, but it's nowhere near as efficient as doing whirligigs with this method. Here we go. This is going to be the final hunter level that I want to do for now. Going to be 60 hunter. Nice big milestone. I can place 4 traps. And once I get to 63, I can even hunt carnivorous chinchampas, which is going to be something that I want to do for the player-owned farm. Almost forgot to unlock this from the little store over here. That is a 10% XP buff for any future whirligigs that I catch. Alright, more AFK time means more gem mining for me today, and it actually is going to get me another level, so there's 79 mining. So a lot of AFK mining was done here today, and let's see how many gems that's going to give me. I wrote down that I need about 12,000 total gems. So on average, you're going to get like 62.5 experience per gem when you mine here, even accounting the ratios of Sapphire to Emerald to Ruby. And it looks like I've got just about 10,000 gems here right now, so I'm going to keep doing this until I gather another 2,000, and then once I do that, I'll double check the XP is going to line up, and I will be able to have 75 crafting banked. I think the last thing that I want to do today, while I'm thinking about it, since I got 80 divination the other day, I want to get this final engram that is available to me. And before doing that, I'll also get this final boon that is available to me. So I'm going to get that, and then we'll head over to the Brilliant Wisps. Alright, this one was really hard to see, but this engram is just right here in this bush. Was a little bit more difficult to see than I thought it would be. But here we go, going to charge that, teleport over to the Guthix Memorial, and then hand this in for a fat XP drop. And we have 47,000 XP. It's pretty ridiculous for like 5 minutes work. Not even. Alright, let's do the stat check-in for everybody, starting with Mr. A Accident himself. He's got himself up to 1,847 total level, and today he actually did a ton of quests. I forget what he ended off yesterday at. Since he's been doing all the PVM, he has kind of put quests on the back burner for a little bit. And I think for a while he had the lowest amount of quest points in the group. He was maybe at like 160 or 170 yesterday, but today did a ton of quests, got himself past the 200 quest point milestone, and with that he also got himself a ton of levels in a variety of skills, so huge day for him. I know he's going to be doing another big quest day tomorrow, and he's probably going to pass me in quest points if I'm not careful, so I better follow his lead and also have a big quest day tomorrow. It is the weekend after all, so better go hard now. Speaking of quests, Ant is knocking at the door of the big 250 quest point milestone. I think he was originally leading Accident in total levels before today, but with how many quests Accident got done, it looks like he passed Ant by just a little bit. Still, the big milestone that Ant got recently was 75 Hunter. That unlocks big game Hunter for the group. I did try to get a Manta race, but as you saw in the episode, it didn't go all that well. So probably we'll put that on the back burner for a little bit. Ant was actually suggesting that we also attempt Croesus in the next day or two. Pubstomp was receptive to that idea, so it looks like we may be having a big Croesus hour coming up soon. I think Ant will be the hunter, Pubstomp most likely the woodcutter, Accident the miner, and myself with the highest fishing level, I'll probably be the fisherman. So that will be interesting content to look forward to potentially. And this is always the part of the day that makes me feel absolutely ridiculous, is looking at Mr. Pupstomp's account. He's passed the 2,000 total level milestone. That is just absolutely crazy in 20 days. He's got the most quest points of all of us, 285. He's going to be getting that 300 quest points any day now. I know he's working on his ports adventures fairly consistently thanks to his 90 thieving. And looks like he's knocking at the door of unlocking invention as well. Just 11 crafting levels and 9 smithing levels to go. So there's going to be even more total levels for him coming soon. All said and done, we're still ending the day as the rank 1 4-man competitive team in the game, which is really cool. Got a total group level of 7,506. So we are 208 total levels above the next closest team. But then again, those Necro Band guys, they are progressing really, really fast. So definitely got to look over our shoulder if we want to maintain this lead. It is exciting seeing the race get a little bit closer between these two top teams. Anyway, tomorrow I'm going to be wanting to work on Prifrex and getting all the level 75s that are necessary for that. I also want to start working on the Walguthic Sleeps quest requirements and the couple of levels that come with that. So tomorrow should be a big day. If you have been enjoying keeping up with our rank 1 competitive group Ironman journey, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, as I'll be making a daily video documenting our progress for the next little while. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow.